Good morning, everybody. I had a really good question the other day, and I, just for the record, love it when you guys ask me questions. So if anyone wants to know anything, please feel free to send me a question because I love going into it and providing an answer. So I was talking to a client the other day, and they said to me, having a positive mindset just means that I have to be positive and only have positive emotions all the time. And I was like, well, actually, no, that's not what that means. And I went into it, and it's really felt that it's something that is it's not really explained very often. So I want to go into that in more detail with you. There is a big difference between a positive mindset and positive emotions. Because first of all, no emotions are positive or negative. They are just emotions. They are equally as important. Having our joy and our happiness and our anger and our sorrow are all equally important. There is no good emotion. There is no bad emotion. It is important that we all embrace every emotion, feel through it, deal with it, and release it out. We shouldn't be thinking, I can't feel like this because it's bad. It's bad for me to feel like that, because it isn't. What is bad is your reaction to it. And that's where a positive mindset comes in. So emotions themselves are something that is important. We will always have pain. We will always have sorrow. We will always have grief, in the same way that we will always experience happiness and joy and love and companionship and friendship. It's all equally as important as each other. The thing that we have control on is not whether or not we feel these emotions, but our reaction to it. And that's where your mindset comes in. So when you are having a good day and everything's going really well, you are feeling more positive because your emotions are happy and joy. So you're feeling that, and the actions that you are taking reflect that. So you may be eating better, you may be exercising, you may be more productive at work, you may be more patient with your family, because you are feeling those lighter feelings. But when we are feeling down and angry and upset and concerned about the situations around us, having a positive mindset is allowing yourself the space to feel that, because things are not going to go your way 100% of the time. People will get sick, jobs will fall through, bills will come in unexpectedly. There will always be situations within your life that are outside of your control that trigger those emotions of fear, of anger, of grief. But having a positive mindset is giving yourself the time to deal with it, but also not allowing that action or that circumstance to derail how you feel as a person and your own ability to work towards your goals. People with a positive mindset will find out that their best friend's pet has passed away, for example, and will feel sad about it, but will still continue through the actions of their day. People who are not running on that mindset may feel a lot more derailed. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when we allow outside circumstances to stop us from achieving what we want to achieve and do things like comfort eat and turn to narcotics and just feel lethargic and unable to continue, that's when your mindset's impacted. And that's what we want to overcome. It's not the ability to squash down the emotions, it's the ability to feel it and carry on. And sometimes you cannot carry on at the same pace that you were because you've been hit by a bereavement and you physically do not have the energy to put everything that you put into it before. And having a positive mindset is giving yourself the space to go, okay, I can't do everything that I was because I'm dealing with funeral arrangements and grief counselling and dealing with their house and everything that you're dealing with, but it's allowing yourself the space to go, I can feel that and I can grieve, but I will do small actions each day to still look after myself. It's saying, despite everything that's happening, I'm still going to maintain a healthy diet. It's saying, I can't go and exercise in the way that I normally do, but I'm going to do some yoga, or I'm going to go for a walk around the block, and I'm going to clear my head and prioritize my self-care despite that. And that's what allows us to continue forward. That's what we mean by a positive mindset. That's what we mean by shifting into that growth mindset. It's not that you're not going to feel the pain. It's not that you're not going to have to take a step back. It's saying, I'm not going to allow it to completely derail my life. I'm going to give myself the space to deal with it, but still work towards what's important for me, still prioritize me while I am dealing with it. So once we start to recognize that and start to recognize that an emotion isn't positive or negative, but that each emotion, whether or not it's joy or sorrow, requires its own space within your life, and allowing yourself to learn how to live with that emotion and release it and carry on, that's when you start to reach your goals. That's when you start to be unshakable. Being unshakable doesn't mean that you're not emotional. It just means that you handle it in a way that allows you to move forward. So I hope that helps and explains it. If anyone has any other questions that they'll want me to answer, please message me and I'll speak to you guys all soon.